Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a new series on the channel. Welcome to Factorio. Now, I know this isn't Dead Space or a horror or anything like that, but I love Factorio. I've played hours and hours of this in my spare time, and I love this game. I've been pondering doing a series on this for a while, but I haven't really come up with a unique idea. I didn't want to do just another Let's Play Factory. I wanted to bring something different, and I'll be honest, I haven't really come up with a specific idea to work towards. What I've come up with is a culmination of a few things, a culmination of a playing idea and a recording style. So we're going to be taking Mangled Pork's style of recording, which he claims he got from Scott Manley. They're both some of my most favourite YouTubers. So we're going to be recording an hour's worth of gameplay, sped up to about 15-20 minutes, and then I'll do some post commentary, which I've never done before, so we'll find out how that goes. We're taking Arumba's latest mod pack from their community server, which I've been on. It looks absolutely brilliant. So we're gonna have a go at that. There's a few other mods that I've added and taken away, but we'll go into those in a second. And yeah, and that's it really. I mean, I've also watched a lot of Stejo's Bob's mods. So we're going to be putting that in there. But yeah, let's just go through the mods quickly. As you can tell by the title, there's going to be a few. We've got Angel's Oars. I'm not doing Petrochem. I've tried doing it before. I just can't. I can't do it. The headache's just too much. I'll just rage and the dying of the light. No, but yeah, I'm just going to avoid it. You know, like it, hate it if you will. But I've decided just not to go for it. We're going for Infinite Ores because I've done it without before, and it's going to need a hell of a lot of resources for the size that I'm hopefully going for. We've got a few other mods. We've got lights because I can't be bothered to put lights down, I'll be honest. We got autofill, which is just so handy. Really makes things a lot quicker. Got all the bobs. I actually love bobs. I thought this was a brilliant mod for the game. Extends it massively. Brings loads more equipment in for the player. Just makes the game that longer to enjoy. Got loads here that I'm probably not going to mention, but we've got Bottleneck, which is handy. Bullet Trails, I think that's brilliant. Burner Leech, we'll be using that at the start. That's very handy. What else have we got? Crafting Speed Research, I think that's great. You should be able to research the ability to enhance the speed in which you craft, but it shouldn't be handed to you straight away. Same with Long Reach Research. I totally agree with Long Reach, but so long as you research it, you shouldn't just get it straight away. Yeah, long underground belts. Nanobots, I wasn't sure about this one. I kind of thought, you know, if you took IRL for example, you know, nanobots would surely come after, you know, basic robots, but I don't know, it's going to be handy for clearing trees. I guess I'm going to keep it in. We've got RSO radar. We've got resource overhaul as well. Yeah, resource spawner overhaul. Research queue. I prefer this over auto research because I still like to have the ability to sort of set auto research but still have control over where it's going without having to keep going in and changing things, so that's going to be handy. Rail tanker, that's going to be handy because I don't like barreling stuff and I'm not doing long distance pipes. Shiny Bob, that's handy. Slow key for when you start to turn into Flash and you just run too fast. If you've got Smarter Bot Recharge, that's quite handy. Squeak Through, Tree Collision. I'm pretty sure Squeak Through does what Tree Collision does anyway, but it doesn't hurt to have them both. And yeah, we've chucked in the uranium power. I believe that's the other thing that's making me hold back on starting this series is 0.15, but I thought let's just go for it because I can't tell exactly when it's coming in. Warehouse mod, very handy. And add loader. A lot of people think the loader's OP, but I'm one person. It's going to be really handy in this, and to begin with I thought it was OP, but now I've used it, I actually quite like it. And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, Research Revolution. This is coming in 0.15, but I want to give it a go now, and hopefully this is the closest thing to it, so we'll see how that goes. Oh yeah, Rampant AI. This is another one from Arumba's playthrough. This one scares the crap out of me. So yeah, we'll go into some more differences. I'm not just doing exactly what Arumba's doing. I have got a few ideas up my sleeve. So let's go through to starting a new game. So yeah, we're going to keep all of this fairly standard. Now, the difference is, I am going to go for a very big start, which Arumba didn't do, but I am going for a death world. Combined with the rampant AI is probably going to be ridiculous, and I've never tried this before, so it's probably going to be very interesting to say the least. But yeah, I'm going to go and play for an hour now, and I'll see you in about an hour's time, but for you, it'll probably be a few seconds, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. Right, so I'm back. Yeah, been playing for an hour, which is obviously what we're watching now. Sped up, silly me. But yeah, we're just getting set up. This is my first time doing post commentary, so apologies if there's too many umming and erring, because I am terrible for that. I will edit some of it out. But yeah. Also, yeah, first time doing post commentary, so I may mess around with the audio levels a bit. If it's too much, too little, please don't hesitate to let me know, because I want to get it just right. There's no point, or no one's going to watch me doing this if I sound annoying or the quality's shit. But as you can see, there we go, hesitated with an there. But as you can see, there we go. Gotta stop that. This is going to help me stop doing that, this post commentary. But yeah, enough of me rambling on at the start. You get to hear me rambling on as my past self plays the game in front of us. I love the sound of the game sped up like this. At the start, it kind of sounds like, you know, quite a high beats per minute track. But yeah, we're just getting started, getting iron production going. This is a layout Arumba did in the start of his playthrough, which is genius, because with the burner leech, all the burners feed out of the crushing machine. So all you have to do is feed the crushing machine, and the burner inserters will keep themselves fed and keep the burner miners and the furnaces fueled, which is very handy. I'm also just chopping trees for no real reason, more to keep me busy, keep some wood going. I also saw me setting up a couple of burner miners on the coal to feed each other, just to give me some quick coal to go and pick up. There we are, picking some coal up from it there, and converting it to a 4 miner. And we've also got some copper coming in. So you can see there, everything had run out of fuel, but all I had to do was feed the crushing machine, and everything gets fed, which is, quite frankly, fantastic. But yeah, so it takes a little while to get some coal going. I also get a bit confused as to what to build first to get on with research and everything. I do the research station first, where I should actually do the steam engine and boilers, which I'm now doing. So we're just going back and forth, feeding everything, looking at where to put the steam engines, because I like to have it nicely laid out from the start. I don't like having to rebuild stuff. And then I go and break that very rule immediately, because I go and place it, and then I realise if I carry that on across to the west there, it's gonna encroach on the coal. So I then decide to do it facing west. Sorry, this is west, I meant east. Never eat soggy Weetabix for breakfast. It's absolutely disgusting. Well, I don't like it. Some people might like it. So we place it this way, and then I realise, oh no, it's probably going to crash into the rubite. Or at least I think that's rubite. Might be bobmonium. I'm pretty sure it's rubite. But thankfully, it ends just beforehand. So we start to lay out the poles for the power. I know I don't need this much power at the start. I don't know, I'm a bit OCD with this game. I like to have the full coal layout at the start. I don't know, maybe it takes a bit longer, but hey, it's sped up, so, you know, it's nice and quick for you guys. I also realised with this style of filming, I love watching Mangled Pork doing it, but it does require a lot of editing and takes a hell of a lot longer. You got to play for an hour, then you got to edit all the umming and erring. I had to edit the start a bit because I just rambled on way longer than I actually do. Then you got to record 20 minutes or so of me rambling, and then you got to go and edit that in as well. So it is going to take quite a bit of work, but I will try and keep up to an episode a day. But we'll see how it goes. I've got a few things coming up, so I may miss a few days, but yeah, I'd like to get this factory going as quickly as possible. But yeah, we get some science packs made to get our first bit of research done. There we go. Oh, it's already done. I'm not even keeping up with what's going on. But laying the power out to get the electronic miners going. We've got the first stage of automation research, so we can start getting things automated. Look at building some more science packs. Excusez-moi. But yeah, I love the sound of everything sped up. It's really cool. I'm certainly going to enjoy making this series. Played a lot of Factorio. I love this game. Sunk many hours into it. But yeah, I start laying out some assembly machines to make the stone for us from the crushers, and then get a bit distracted and decide, no, that's not where I want it. And then start mining some trees as kind of a form of therapy to decide what I'm going to do next. But yeah, we mine a load of things to get the sort of the really crude starting bit set up, so we can automate a few things. It's just going to be a temporary base for building things to build a base. Kind of like in Arumba's, but I'm not going to go to the extent he does. I'm going to just create a very small amount of automation just to build some tracks, some bits and bobs, so I can start on the factory. I'll start on the main factory a bit earlier, I think, than he does. But yeah, we've got some stone production automated, because we don't want to do that in our pocket all the time. Just gets annoying. Get a little iron smelting area that we can expand in a bit. Make sure everything's fed, pick up the iron. Just waiting for some inserts to be produced, and we already start to get a lack of crushing being done, I think, quite early on, which will come in a minute. But yeah, we start to use a lot more fuel, and we want to get some copper as well, so we can create a temporary automated red science area. Not going to need as much coal. I mean copper. Both start with a C. As much copper as iron at the start, so that's going to be a little bit smaller. But we get that set up, so we can get on with that, because currently there's no research happening at all. We want to get that automated. With the revolution, I've never done this. This is my first attempt, so I do apologise if I get stuck on that for a bit. Might get a bit boring. But yeah, there does seem to be a hell of a lot more things in the red research with this on now, I seem to notice. But we don't really need the burner coal production. Coal? I've got to stop doing that. The burner copper production, because we have it being produced here now. We don't need that much copper at the start. And I build a really crude little red science bit, and then I realise I need the long arms to get that working down to the way I've laid it out. I didn't really need to lay it out like that, but oh well. I do. Never mind. And we've also got some automated conveyor being produced. But yeah, we expand the mining for the crushing for the stereotype. I can't remember. I get them all mixed up. You know, the blue one, the one that gets us copper. Let's just be crude about it. Basic. But yeah, we expand the iron production because we're going to need a lot of iron, a lot of belt to build my layout. Probably not the most efficient, but I enjoy building it, so whatever, who cares. But yeah, I'm going to try and not stand too close to too many machines, because it does sound a bit weird and a bit loud once it's sped up. I will try and edit the audio as best I can, but again, if there's anything you think I could do better, just let me know, because hopefully I'm going to be doing this series for a while, so. And there we go, with a bit more research done for the long arm, so I can now lay this out a bit better with the 5 red science assemblers. Oh, I know what everything's called in your head, but when you have to start verbalizing it, it's bizarre. But yeah, that takes us to about 15 minutes, so I'm going to call this first episode. Hopefully in the next episode we can get a lot more things being produced, a lot more of the factory. But I do hope you have enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video.